me a sec.
There's Brian from Gunnies.
Hello.
AKA Coyote. He has shot with a nutnfancy project before. What's up, dude?
Not much. Just living the dream.
There's owner of this gun store, Wyatt. Stacking up ammo boxes.
I think viewers feel good when they see stacks of ammo laying around.
I would agree with that.
Warm and fuzzy inside. So.
This is a Firearmageddon update at a great American gun store. You've seen it before, Gunnies. This is in Orem, Utah. I drove down. I love these guys. If you've ever bought from Gunnies, they got great prices and usually a pretty good selection.
Thank you.
What do you think? How's the selection going?
It's getting. The firearms is we got a great inventory right now.
How many guns you got in inventory right now, or more or less?
A little over 5,000.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. Okay, we're gonna start here in, this is just a hallway where they stack bulk ammo. We'll show you some calibers, some pricing. You can come down and order from Gunnies, and I think you do online too, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you can order from them. If you're not finding it at your local store, I don't know, hit these guys up, maybe it'll work.
So, you know, right here is just kind of where we put the Hornady boxes.
Yeah.
So you can see 38s, 40s, 9s, 30-30, 6.8, 357, you know, all just different types of ammo. Hornady's been pretty good to us lately. They've been shipping us a lot of good ammo.
Good.
So.
And this is a critical defense plus P. Was that 135 grain?
135, yep.
That's a great load.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck finding that. That's a hard one to find. Does anybody buy this 6.8?
Not as much anymore.
Who can afford it?
So, good cartridge. Just
Oh, it's a great cartridge.
once more companies start making it, the prices will come down. But with everything that's been going on, who knows how long that'll be. So,
I've said, and Brian's really knowledgeable about all things guns. We often have really good discussions on camera. But I say until the military adopts 6.8 in bulk, that you're never going to see that price come down.
yeah.
And that's why you see 5.56 9mm, because it's a NATO caliber.
Yep.
You make that a NATO caliber, and then we'll see what's up with pricing.
You know, speaking of the NATOs, you got the Z-Max ammo, we've got the Hornady tap, the 75 grain and the 55 grain tap. All good ammo. We've even got some of their match grade stuff, their 68 and the 75 boat tail hollow points. You know, good ammo is coming back. Hornady's been awesome.
Expensive ammo.
Expensive, but I mean,
Yeah, but if it's what you're wanting, it's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and over here we got some like the 308 steel match ammo from them too.
I like that.
You know, that's the 50 round boxes. They're good ammo if you don't want to have to worry about leaving your casings behind or anything like that. And then right after here shows us our 9. Our Remington just barely shipped us this 1,000 round pack of 9 ammo. It's 26 cents a round, so it's $260 for 1,000. You know, it's nice seeing stuff like this again.
Yeah, totally. I bet that stack Wyatt's going to go pretty quick, yo.
Yeah, it'll probably be gone in about a week.
Yeah.
So cheap shotgun shells. You got your 100 round value packs here of Remington buckshot. You know, just a bunch of different types of stuff. That's
I think anybody who has a defensive shotgun, combat shotgun, you should have at least a case or 2 cases of this stuff on property. They're not that much.
No, I mean,
they're
shotgun
bulky and
shells is
heavy.
Pretty, you know,
Affordable. Yeah, totally.
We got 45 ACP in the 500 round case. That's going to cost about 44 cents a round.
Okay.
That's the most affordable 45 ACP we've got our hands on in the past, you know, several months probably.
months. Yeah.
I've shot that stuff too. It's good.
Okay.
It's pretty consistent.
And the rest is just oddball
And of course,
stuff.
22 ammo has been horrible. It's been a drought of biblical proportions. 22 ammo.
Nobody can find it.
It's frustrating. And we give the manufacturers lots of orders, and we wait, and hardly anything shows up. And customers, you know, they can find it if they're persistent, but not seeing it in large quantities. So.
But this is better than you and I talked about a couple months ago, probably like 6 months ago. This is a better situation than we thought.
Yeah, except for 22.
Well, weren't the gun manufacturers telling you that no black rifles? They're canceling all orders. You weren't going to see any. I think
the other
several
turn away
guns.
orders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's kind of flipping around the other way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, wait, guys, come on back. We actually can sell you something.
Yeah. We got a big shipment of Mosins in again.
Guys who don't have access to a gun store like this love these videos.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, what? I mean, look at this, all this freaking Mosin ammo right here, dudes.
Here.
Dude.
And this is, you got more of this out on the floor too, but got to go high with it because we have so much.
And what are you selling your spam can, the
It's gonna be
Mosin
about
spam?
21 cents a round when you buy it in the 880 round crate, so that's 185.
And then for a 440 spam cam, it's 95.
So
Yeah.
the most affordable 30 cal ammo a guy can shoot.
Absolutely. Slap a Timney trigger on there, have Yoda install it for you.
The round ones are 169. The hexagonal receivers would be 189.
Okay, cool. All right, brother, let's hit it. Oh man, they got a lot of guns in here.
So going back over the defensive ammo,
Yeah.
You got your standard Hornady loadings, critical defense, the Zombie Max, critical duty, Golden Sabers from Remington.
Wow, 30 for 25. Is that 20 or 25?
There's 25 in there.
Jeez.
So Remington always knows what they want, but Hornady offerings, they also do 25 in the 380 and the 9mm packs. They always do 25, so $22 a box. Not bad for the Hornady. The critical duty.
These are all excellent loads. All excellent loads.
These are 24 for 25, so still pretty good offering.
Right.
38 specials, defense, 357 SIG, 357, 40s. Everything's starting to get easier. Hornady started doing a bunch of new calibers. In their critical defense ammo, 10mm, they're doing 30 carbine. So it's pretty cool. So if you have an oddball caliber.
Speaking of 10mm, do you have 50-round defensive packs of any brand?
HPR ammo. So
That's good ammo.
So these guys here, yeah, what they're doing is they're taking new cases and then loading them with Hornady XTP bullets. So 35 bullets, or excuse me, $35 for 50 rounds is a really good deal, especially with how good that bullet is that they're using.
I'm gonna buy
there.
some of those from you today. No joke. Glock 20, baby.
Yep.
Glock. What you carry? Your M&P?
Yeah, my shield.
Cool.
So
we've seen that on camera. Show guys real quick, just in case I haven't seen it. There you go.
There's the shield.
The Brian special. He modded that.
Yep.
Oh, dude, you got a freaking Blade HQ.
Oh heck yeah! Apana hooked me up there at Blade HQ.
Buddy.
So
he texted me. He's like, "Hey man,
I broke the
who's your
tip,
dude
but
down there?" He did.
Yeah.
You're just using it for boxes.
I was
here?
just using it for everything, just anything and everything. So it gets lots of good work, but I just sharpen it a little bit and it keeps going. So it's my work knife.
I should have brought my sharpener, put an edge on it for you. If I'd known, I would have.
So primers and stuff, we are seeing more in powders. We won't go into too much of that because it goes really fast, but it's starting to get better with powder and primers and stuff too.
I am going kind of slow here so guys can actually see the prices. You can compare it against your store locally. Maybe you could order it here from Gunnies. The only reason I do these videos is just to serve my audience that can't find stuff. They're in states that just don't have it. The only people I feel sorry for a lot of people, but the California guys, man. They are screwed.
I'm hearing people come up here visiting family and stuff. They're just talking about how expensive things are down there. When they're up here, they're just like overjoyed because it's normal pricing.
And it's going to get worse. They got a Democratic legislature, Senate, and governor. There's nothing to stop it.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So magazines here, we've seen a lot of Metgar mags, SIG 226, 228, CZs, a lot of those. So people who want another alternative to expensive SIG factory mags, you can get the Metgars, which make a lot of mags for SIG for a whole lot less. I mean, you can get extended 228 mags or 226 mags for $35-40 versus $50-60 for the SIG ones, and they'll still function the same. And the only mags that we really haven't been seeing is M&P mags. We've been getting Glock mags, XD mags, SIG mags, no problem. The M&P mags, I don't know what Metgar's doing because Metgar makes mags for Smith for those. Just haven't been seeing them.
How about Walther PPQ or Magnum Research compatibles?
No. Well, we've been seeing a little bit of Magnum Research mags, but Walther PPQs, none.
Is that one you have in your hand a PPQ compatible mag or no?
I have no idea.
What is it? I'll tell you.
It's a Baby Eagle, 15.
No, I don't think so. I'd have to see. I'm not sure. Those are good mags though. The Magnum Research are great. We shot them during the test. They're awesome. Quick look at the SIG 1911s going on here. I bet you those are not selling that great.
No. 1911s they sell well, but I mean, compared to your polymer frame guns, they always just don't sell as much because the price.
Yeah.
So, but there's SIG has a lot of good offerings out now. They're doing their Scorpions now on a traditional slide here that you can see. I don't know why they didn't do it with the rail. It's kind of dumb to me.
Yep.
But here's the carry with the rail and stuff like that on their old frame and slide. But yeah, there's just different versions in here.
I think it's a good gun. I've shot the SIG 1911 lots. One of these days I'll knock out the review on it.
There's 220s. And we just got the new 227 in from SIG.
And what's been the reaction from guys on that?
People like it, I was really afraid that the grip was going to be very, very bulky because it's a double stack 45. But because they're using the one-piece E2 type grip on here, it's still big in the hand, but it's not so big where it's like just obnoxious to hold. So it gets you 10 rounds, you know.
I could say something here, but I'm just gonna let that one go.
Thank you. I set it up for you, but
No, I didn't get that one.
so, but it's pretty good, you know. Comes standard with, you know, their Sig Light night sights and stuff. Just it has a short trigger, but not the short reset trigger. You can add that later, you know. $920 for those guys, and they will be doing
good gun.
and they will be doing this with the. They'll be sending out 14-round mags with it too.
Nice.
So, and then what's cool about them is you can use any old 220 slides on here. So if you have a 220 and you like the slide better than this one, you can switch that out, and it fits in all 220, 226 holsters all the same. So Sig did a really good job with this.
I agree with that.
They didn't,
everything you said.
They didn't kind of make something that people had to buy stuff all brand new for. They can really use almost everything the same except for magazines. But we all could use more.
Any reliability reports on that?
Haven't heard anything bad. So.
Okay, so it's basically an E2, 226, and 45.
Yep, pretty much.
And the magazine that comes, how many does that come with
10.
today?
Oh, it comes with 2 mags.
2 10-rounders, but
Yep.
you say the 14s are coming?
Yeah, they will be shipping
Sig
14s that are
factories?
extended.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And luckily, Sig's is starting to.
10 flush fitting for a 45 is pretty darn good. I don't know if I'd run an extend on that unless I'm competing.
Exactly. So,
What else you got in the case? Let me do a flyby while Brian's talking.
you know,
I really like showing. Look at the selection this store's got. It just blows me away, man.
you know, Kimber's been really, really backed up, but they've been a whole lot better. Trying to block that light.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can't find
Kimber pisses me off because they don't give LE discounts.
it. Yeah.
They just say, nope, forget it. That's why you don't see a lot of love for Kimber in the nutnfancy project. They don't back up our law enforcement guys. Not that I've seen or heard. Not so much. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate it.
I know in the past videos people are always talking about the glare and stuff, so we're just,
It is. We're trying. I mean, if I come around the backside, it's even worse.
that's what you said. Sorry. It was there. Okay.
I'm just going to not even edit that out either. It's so funny. You got a Smith & Wesson bobtail in?
No.
If you did, do they sell quick?
Yes.
That's a sweet gun.
Yeah, those-
It's an E series, right?
Yep, the new E series.
Those
They
rock.
really, those were slow too. The new E series, they had some issues at first.
Did they?
Yeah, the springs that were shipped with the first guns were a little bit too long, and so it was making the slides run too fast, and it was skipping around and stuff like that. Smith fixed those up, so now they're just flawless. But yeah, they're awesome guns. The new Pro Series, or actually the Performance Center E Series that they have now, they've got the round butt, but it's got the cutouts in the front of the slides. We've seen a couple of those come through. They're gone within days.
So there's guys watching for those
yeah.
guns. They know them.
Big time.
I think for the money, it's one of my favorite 1911s, the Smith & Wesson E series. Still, there's a lot of great 1911s. There's one right there, guys. I don't know if you see this. That's a Pro Series fiber optic, older
45,
older
yep.
style, but that is a great gun. I think I reviewed that one.
You did. Didn't you review the 9mm version?
No,
I
I don't know.
45.
We've got this one in stock, and I need to break a review out on this gun. I did the stainless, and I did Scandium frame,
Because when we were
but
doing,
not this one yet.
okay, when we were
This is
doing
a great
the
gun.
Lionheart, I thought you were shooting one of those.
Yeah, you helped me shoot it.
I can't remember if it was 9 or 45.
Yeah, and
but
then you brought a commander size.
I brought a
one out.
Commander of the E series, the round
Yeah.
butt, and you loved that one.
I did love it, but I wasn't shooting too good with it, if I
Yeah.
remember.
Your-
It was
your
shooting
holds were
high for me.
different.
It was going high on every round, and once I knew where it was hitting, then
Yep, I remember.
great gun. You got to do a TMP special on that particular gun. $800 out the door, 24 hours only. Come on, Coyote. Couple XDs, XDMs down there. Love that gun. It's kind of a go-to gun if you want to hit things. I don't know, just how I shoot. Do you hate the XDM?
I do.
don't you?
I can't shoot them.
Yeah. See, I remember that
Can't
about
shoot
you.
them, and I don't like the grip safety. So on a 1911, I think it's fine. On an XD, XDM, I just don't care for them. I do like how the XDSs, it doesn't. You don't have to have the grip safety depressed in order to pull back the slide. I do like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't like it. So.
Okay, I'm going to come behind there for the black rifles.
Okay.
Anything you want to show the guys? Excuse us, dudes. Wyatt selling guns. You got some mini 14s, I see.
Got some minis, yeah, stainless. You know, it's 825 there, just a standard 720. We had a tactical, I want to say it was like 760, 770. Comes with the 20 round mag with the ATI stock, which If you like the ATI stock's great. If you don't,
Sucks.
yeah, there you go.
Excuse me.
So,
something in the air.
Been seeing those show up. M1As have actually been showing up for a while there. We were out, but now we've been getting just standards. We got a loaded here. So we got the National Match stainless barrel, and then SOCOM 16 here. These are about the ones we've been seeing. We've been seeing a couple of the walnuts show up, but this has been the main bread and butter. That
Got any scout squads?
No.
If you did they sell quick?
Oh yeah.
That's the favorite M1A in the Nut and Fancy project. That's the one I reviewed and recommended. I love it because it's a blend between these two, the full size and that. This is just too darn short for me. I've shot the
muzzle
freaking
brake is pretty brutal.
It's brutal, dude. You're losing some velocity. Nah.
Yeah, the 18 inch is great. Sight radius is still pretty good.
Cool.
308 ARs, LMTs, CM MGs, DPMS 6, 716s, the new Smith & Wesson M&P 10s and stuff. We've been seeing all those coming in, surprisingly.
This is one I haven't talked about on camera, the CMMG. What's the price on that? 308, 16-inch barrel it looks like.
Yep, 16-inch.
Carbine gas system or mid?
Mid. Those are mids there.
Okay.
So, and then the plethora of 5.56s that are out now. I mean, there's lots and lots of options. So POF, Ruger, another Ruger. This is their
that Ruger there.
Yeah, this is the E series.
I hear those have just freaking flatlined.
1070.
I saw a few this summer, not like last.
So it's the same base gun. They just they don't put a quad rail on there. They don't come with sights.
This is a huge improvement right here over the regular SR.
This is my one thing I don't get with Ruger is, this one doesn't have it. Some of the Rugers we've been seeing have been coming with like knockoff Magpul sights. These ones
shipping this year.
Yeah, these ones are
Troy's there.
Those look like Troy's,
but they're not. They're Samson's. So these are Samson's Ruger branded, but the new ones are polymer flip-ups, just like they look almost identical to Magpul.
That's unusual. Ruger ripping off other people's designs.
Well, and they come with,
wait a minute. That's been the norm in the last 4 years.
That's how they operate.
That's how they operate.
So black hole weaponry, Daniel defense, everything's showing up.
These have been coming in again. The Sig 516s. Yeah, they should do a
That's a good
video
gun.
on those, dude.
I should review
or
that.
Or the 716.
Yeah, I should give that some love.
14 and a quarter.
Yeah.
That's a good little gun.
Yeah, that's a little piston gun. It's got a kind of a thinner profile underneath. I'd say lightweight profile, wouldn't you, Brian, under the handguard?
Yeah, government weight.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of an M4-ish style barrel.
Yeah, instead of doing
light.
the full cutout here for the grenade launcher, they just continue that all the way back, maybe to help reduce some of the weight because of the piston.
Right.
I don't know, but kind of cool.
Whatever. Have you seen their new half quad Rock Rivers? It's a huge improvement.
On the AT or the Advanced Tactical Hunter.
Yeah.
They shipped them with the new thinner handguard.
Yeah, that's not it. I don't think,
No,
is
that's
it?
the old one.
That's the old one. And it's a
But they've
huge
been coming in-
improvement.
the new gun's been shipping with them, and like you and that BJ guy at SHOT Show were talking about.
Yeah, Steve Mayer and I were talking. I said, "You got to
lot
change
lighter.
that quad rail. It blows."
Yeah,
They changed it.
It's I'm wanting one for my old Rock River now because it's so much lighter.
Agreed.
They shaved off a lot of weight.
Good luck taking that rail off, though. That freaking the Loctite they use on there is like red.
They use I don't know why. They use Loctite on everything.
Yeah, it is
It
a
does-
mother. I had to destroy mine getting it off.
There's no call for it, but they do it. So.
Oh, dude, you guys got M&P 15s.
Yep. So we got the sports in. Now,
719. That's a decent price for what's going on.
Yep. Now the only difference with this sport than the sport that you bought a while back
Right.
is late 2012, early this year, they stopped shipping them with the 1 5R barrel. They just did the 1 9. The reason being is I heard that they were having a hard time getting those barrels in stock on the sports because of how many that they made. So they just went with the standard 1 9. Now it's still melanited. It's the same 4140 steel. It's just a different twist rate and a different type of rifling and stuff like that. So, but that's the only gun that this is affected from. Only the sports stop shipping that barrel. If you're getting an M&P 15T, the Magpul edition, anything like that, those still have the original 1 5R barrels on them. It's just this model alone on the sports where they stopped doing that. So
I bet you for guys who know AR-15s, that's going to kill the sale on that gun.
and
Because that was my big push on that was a 1 8 gun.
Yep. You can
freaking
shoot
5R rifling on
huge
that.
amount of, you know,
Oh, what a great gun.
huge range of bullets. But you know, for the average person, they don't really
They
care.
will never know.
But there's been people out there who, you know, ever since this was, it just killed it. Like I want to pick up sport, and they saw the barrel, and they're like, okay, I'm done.
Right.
So it's kind of sad, but they do what they have to do to keep up, you know, production. So
Yep.
can't fault them completely.
Cool. How about, what's this one? This is a carbon fiber.
Carbon 15 from Bushmaster.
I think we talked about that one year, didn't we? I can't remember. In another store vid.
I don't remember.
Let's feel the weight on this. I know
Well,
it
it's
weighs
lightweight.
nothing.
I mean, it's
Weighs
an upper,
Only
you know,
two, gun
carbon.
2.
They just built on the rail system there. That's you know, aluminum and stuff like that. But I don't know. They seem to be working just fine. We've had a lot of issues with the ATI polymer blowers and stuff like that. So
Freaking pencil barrel they throw on that
yeah,
one to
it's-
keep it with a lightweight theme. Any customers bought that and come back and complain about
no,
it?
the carbon 15s. I mean, we had a sell on them a little while ago, and we were selling lots of them, and they've been good.
Yeah, but
So-
probably like most AR-15 owners, they put it under their bed and never shoot it.
Exactly.
Kind of like you.
True. I don't shoot my guns.
There you go, and you're a gun guy.
Exactly.
Seriously, that's how most people do it. I mean, they're busy with their jobs and their life. They mean to, but they can't. And if you get outside the western states, it's hard to find a place to shoot. Anything on that rack, bro?
It's just Colt 6920s. Their Colt kind of did their version of the Sport. You know, they no forward assist, no dust cover, just like the Sport.
Slick side, yeah.
But I mean, its price is all right. But I mean, I was looking at the inside. They don't use anything the same on this that they use on like their 6920s. It's not a full auto bolt. Nothing's chrome lined on the inside, like like the 6920s are. Now with the Sport, all your components are the same. The only thing different between those two guns is the forward assist and dust cover. Other than that, all those same parts
The important
are,
stuff is the
are
same.
found on the other rifles.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy here, they cheapen everything, different trigger, everything. So I mean, I can see why they're doing this, but at the same time, I mean, they're really, I don't know.
They're not giving value.
They're not giving you
at,
value.
at a slightly higher price point, maybe even more than slightly higher.
So-
And they got a solid aluminum
Yeah.
tube on there, which I'm not a fan of. It's just
I
ventilate
mean,
it.
You just have two spots there for throwing a single rail on there,
Yeah.
which may be what you need, but it doesn't give the guy options.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Sweet. There's a SU up there.
Yeah, SU-16.
Sweet. Sweet. How about customers buying that? They come back and go, hey, this gun sucks. Nothing fancy led me astray. Has that ever happened?
No.
I hear mostly good. I'm not going to say that Kel-Tec ships out 100%. They don't.
Oh, no.
They shit out. I said shit out. They ship out some bad parts here and there. I think they're getting better and have gotten better over the years. They're really tightening their quality levels. Talking directly to Kel-Tec.
They've been pretty good. We haven't had to deal with them very much on the warranty side or quality control side. So,
Any sub 2Ks?
no. We saw
If you had them, how fast do they last on the shelf?
a day, two.
Really?
We've seen 40s. So we started seeing the 40s with Glock mags. We saw a 40 with Beretta mags, and then we saw a green one. Saw one of the first colored ones. So it was green.
Have you ever shot one?
Oh yeah.
You like it?
I do.
It's a squared away little PCC, isn't it?
If they did it in the M&P mag instead of the old
Yeah.
Smith & Wesson mags, I'd be all over it.
Because you have all your M&P
I have
mags.
tons of M&P mags.
Yeah. Okay, how about this counter? Oh, the black pistol counter.
40s
yeah.
or 9s or
I don't know,
both.
whatever you want to do, dude. I'm
Oh,
totally easy. Brian is
Yes.
a great host, extremely knowledgeable.
Okay.
I hope you get a guy like Brian when you go to your local gun store. I mean, maybe not, like Brian, but with his corporate knowledge. Is that a 27 or that's a 27?
27. Gen 4 FDE, the ones that they do for special edition for lip
Yeah.
Cs.
Nice.
So let's see if we can't find that.
We're trying to block the glare for you. Here, I want to come lower on this.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so
Okay, we'll do a flyby.
your Glocks, starting to see those pretty good now. We've actually started seeing some of the first USA made Glocks coming in here too.
What?
Yeah. So USA slides, frames, where it says Austria, it says USA, and then on the right hand side, it has a little thing of Georgia, and then on the frame and the slide. So it's pretty cool.
Smyrna?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So FNs.
Got any FNSs? There's
Right
one
there.
right there. I can't see through the viewfinder. There we go.
So FNS there. I got.
Have you shot that gun yet?
No, I haven't.
I think a lot about that gun from what I know. There's limited experience, but I'd like to review it sometime. Mm-hmm. It's a cool gun.
So MMPs, you know, the main staple. Been seeing a lot of the new cores in competition optics ready, where they have the cutouts for if you want to throw on the.
I think we talked about that in our review a while back. There's a core one,
So
or maybe I'm thinking PFI dude.
Yeah,
had
you're
one.
thinking him because we just barely got these in.
Suppressor sights on that one.
So yeah, you got the taller sights on here, cut out so you can run like a RMR, a Delta Point, a J Point. No fast fires, but you know, been cool giving people the option of, you know, buying a gun that's ready to go outside the box just to throw a red dot on there.
Yeah.
Before this guy, you really only had your FN X45 tactical. You know, so if you were stuck to a big old 45 and stuff like that. So one of the first companies to do it from out of the gate. You know, you could always send it off and get it milled and other stuff like that but the people who don't want to do that and void their warranty, it's a good option.
Yeah.
So
All right. Here comes middle shelf.
So XDs, XDMs.
Slow flyby so you guys can see the prices and the stock. They got a lot in here. Do you have any FN, or I'm not FN, but the XDS in, the 9mm subcompact?
Those are in a different case. Those are in our
Let's go check that out
smaller case.
here in a sec.
More 40s from SIG there. And then on the bottom, kind of, you know, 357 SIG Glock 21, or excuse me, 31. Breda Cougar there, or excuse me, Stoker Cougar, man.
God, there's so much reflection. Sorry, guys.
Delta Elites.
Those sweet Tauruses.
Yep. Still here.
I hate them.
So
Just hate
HK's
'em.
there on the bottom.
Yeah. Do you got? I saw you have a used HKP30 down here, and it's still like freaking $880
I know.
for a used demo HKP30. What up?
It screams at you in German every time you pull the trigger.
As long as you load the rounds facing the right way, right?
True.
It'll work for you.
Because you suck and we hate you.
I hear that catalog is totally collectible.
Oh, it is.
That's what Tactical Doodle, my son, was telling me. He's like, those catalogs, because they pulled them as soon as they found
Yeah,
them.
at the SHOT Show they pulled them, and there's luckily a couple people who've had them.
Tell guys what we're talking about in case they never saw our video. Just real quick.
I think it was 2008, 2009, HK on their catalog, they sent off a gun for a photographer to have take pictures of to put on the front of the catalog. And they loaded the rounds in backwards because it's a photographer. He doesn't know any better, you know. So it's right on the middle of their catalog. No one proofread it or anything. So they saw that at the SHOT Show, pulled it, and yeah, it's pretty funny.
That is funny, dude.
So that's HK for you.
Cool. More Glocks in this one.
More Glocks, yep. You know, 26.
How about 34s, 35s? You got those?
Yeah, got 34 right there, Gen 4. You know, those guys have gone up in price, unfortunately. So.
How about Glock 24 Gen 10 mil? You have that?
We've seen them. I don't think we have any right now. But we have seen the Gen 4 20s. Yeah, I think we're out, so.
Glock 34, man. I love that gun. 35, whichever is your caliber preference. Gave that its own review. It deserved it. Cool.
So a bunch of 226s, TAC Ops, standards. We just got an Enhanced Elite in the other day.
Do you have any red label 226s?
No, those have. When's the last time we saw a red label?
Last year.
Those are really lightly used SIG 226s that come in with a phenomenal price.
Yeah.
I mean, you can keep it. What were you selling that P220 for? It's like
The
600?
250?
no, the SIG P250 we bought from
P250s
Wyatt.
we had for like
350?
no, they were less than that.
Less than that? 320?
It was
I think they were
amazing.
319.
319 for a
You
SIG
got your
P250.
45.
Yep.
And a 220, we had those last
think they're
summer for
586?
yeah, a little like 579, I think.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And 226s as well, but they're not always available. I mean, I gotta really kiss some butt to get those.
Yeah, I would get that SIG 27. Isn't that the P227?
Yeah, the 227.
Yeah, over the. I think the P220 sales are just going to flatline
They
with that
will.
gun out.
Yep.
That's gonna
It's
be on
done.
the next sales flyer.
Yeah.
220.
By the way, I highly recommend that P227. With what I know right now, if you love the 226 but you don't like the caliber, either 40 or 9, your gun has arrived. If you can take the weight, it's not going to be super light.
It's going to be the same weight as like
32
56.
ounces.
So it's
Yeah,
not
full
bad.
size SIG. So as long as you can go with that weight, you'll love that
14
gun.
round mags yet?
No, I haven't seen
They'll
those.
be coming soon.
Do you have the Mech R10s for that gun yet?
No, they're not here yet.
Okay.
SIG 10 rounders are here, I think.
That gun excites me, Brian. Just it excites me because that's going to be a freaking hard hitting gun. That's what the Seals ought to go with right now. 227.
You have to do a threaded barrel for it. which I think if it's a 220 slide, you should be able to just drop a 220 threaded barrel in there. So
Word.
and the sights.
Bottom shelf. What we got going here?
Oh, mix of Berettas, Stogers, you know, various different guns. So
Look at the price on that TMPers. Unbelievable.
this one has Mepperlite night sights, so that's why it's $1,000.
$1,000.
Because it's coming with those. Whereas your standard P30s, they come with the sights you have to charge.
That's weenie. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Of a gun that price?
I know it should come
Non-trip
standard.
sights? That's so weenie.
But that's the long slide version.
That's what I'd expect to see on a high point.
Well, HK High Point, they're the same company. We'll start with an H.
I think this gun's a great gun. I've shot it before. I haven't reviewed it because I don't know.
See the barrel length difference there.
So that's a P30 long slide versus a regular P30. That regular P30 is very compact.
Oh yeah,
it
it's
reminds
got a
me like
sub 4-inch barrel, so it's pretty small.
Yeah.
You know, still kind of a full-size grip there because I think, what, 15 rounds? Yeah, 15 rounds, so, you know, but if they do a compact, it'll surprise me. That means they have to stop doing their 2000 SK, but we'll
This is
see.
about as compact as you get. This looks about the same size as the Walther PPQ or XDM 3.8.
Very close to 3.8.
Very compact. Very lightweight too. I really like that pistol a lot, the P30. I just don't like the price. I mean, there's so many other options that will save you 40% off that price tag. The Sig Peak 250.
Exactly.
As long as you can deal with that trigger.
Yep.
There's still not a lot of love for the P250 rolling around out
If
there.
you like double action only, it's a good one.
These, I bet you don't sell so much. Why is that? I have my own reason, but do you have a philosophy on that, or?
They're just not well known. You know, a lot of people, they have to have a name.
Yeah. So that's, what is that brand? TriStar?
So like your shotguns and stuff like that, these are what they call their T100s or T120s.
So it's a CZ75 knockoff, like
Exactly.
Magnum Research,
Yeah.
Baby Eagle.
So, you know, they mostly do an alloy frame on them, so it's a little bit lighter. They do some with rails, some without. They're about $400.
Could be a good gun. Let's look at it real quick though.
What do you think of it?
Give me just a full-size one. If you have a black one, take that. If not, I'll take the silver one.
Okay.
Are they, I'd like to feel the alloy frame one.
So that's the alloy.
Oh yeah.
So it's fairly lightweight, you know. You got a full-length dust cover there. You have a rail. Very CZ-ish as far as everything because it's got the frame-mounted safety instead of the slide-mounted safety. So
Right. Yeah. I like the reduced. I like the reduced weight on that a lot. It's kind of ugly though.
yeah.
I don't know though. It could be a great gun, man, especially for the money. Hey, nothing fancy. Review that. Maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe.
I don't want to spend TMP money on that. Not so much.
I wouldn't.
Word. How about these ones? I bet these aren't selling worth a crap.
The SDs?
Yeah.
A couple a month.
Really?
Yeah, gives people who want a a decent gun for the money.
Yeah, 14,
You know,
plus the 14, 45.
Apex makes a $20 spring kit for those, and it greatly reduces the trigger pull.
Yeah.
So I mean, it takes it down, you know, to I think what do they say, 6 pounds or so, which is workable because right now they're about 8. They're a little bit lighter weight than the Sigmas on the trigger pull. So
Cool. That's a price point gun.
yep. All right.
Anything in here that is
got
exciting
Our
and new?
small guns, yeah. We've seen a lot of new versions of the 938. So we've got the.
Pull some out. Just pull the ones out and just take a
This is our
look at it.
best seller here. This is the 938 Sports. We're a certain type of dealer, so we can order these. This isn't a gun that some of your smaller gun stores can get, or sometimes even your bigger stores. So what they do special on this is that they're doing night sights, tritium fiber optic on front, and then hoe grips, nickel controls, and then they comes with 2 mags, both the 7-round extended and the 6-round flush fitting, all for $700. Whereas you look at like your Extreme, which is pretty close kind of a gun there, nickel controls and stuff, standard night sights, just G10 grips on only a 6-round mag, and this guy is 720. So you're getting more features for less money.
Yeah, that's my current favorite right there.
We sell a lot of those, and they do this in the 238 as well, but we're just out of those. But they do it in the rosewood, they do it in the blackwood, and Sig makes, I think I counted up the other day, they make 15 different versions of the 238.
They wouldn't do that unless it's selling like crazy.
Yeah. So blackwoods, diamond plates, scorpions. That's all we have right now. There's a Colt Mustang.
That's a cool version right there. I love that.
So, you know, other small guns, Taurus, the Micro Desert Eagle there, bodyguards, LCPs, you know, LC380s, which I honestly expected to sell a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know,
come back like that. There we go.
So, but they just haven't. So
The LC380.
yeah, I mean, we've sold a couple, but I thought we would have sold a little bit more just because they're a little bit bigger, a little bit easier for people to pull back the slide on and stuff, but just hasn't been. So Sig's new 250 and the 380, which I don't know.
Hate that gun.
I don't know.
Sorry, I do.
So-
I just don't see I don't see what it does.
Yeah,
Fat and it's heavy.
yeah, it's big. It's just I don't get all this open holes and stuff like here on the barrel hood and stuff like that. I don't understand what that's for. But you know, comes with night sights, 2 12 round mags? Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but or is it 1 12 round mag? 1 12 round mag. Anywho, $500. I mean, you can get a lot of other options for that.
Bulky too. Yeah, I don't see that selling. How about that poor little Diamondback DB380? I bet that is flatlined, huh?
Yeah. So it's been a lot of.
Ooh. Okay, maybe they'll improve that. I haven't heard of them doing it though.
Yeah.
And then weren't they supposed to come out with a 9mm version of it too?
They do have it, and those are very awkward because this right here is actually pretty decent from the front strap to the back strap to hold on to.
This here, guys, is a DB380, and we're talking about a DB9, I think they call it.
The DB9, it's a lot longer back here, so it's just kind of awkward to hold. They have this big old huge cavity in the back of it on the 9mm version. It's like, why? Make that a little bit thinner and make it more ergonomic to hold on to. But,
I love the coloration on that, no kidding, but
I like
if
the
it's
slide
not reliable, who
serrations
cares?
and stuff. I like the dual trigger bars that are inside,
all
gets you a good smooth trigger pull, but it's just does not lock open on last round, and
It was unreliable and broke down on us.
Yep.
It's just the way it was. I like that 938, that's cool.
Here, and we'll do the XDSs. So we saw,
These are probably selling pretty good.
started seeing the XDSs in 9, along with the XDSs in 45, been very, very popular. So where these guys have kind of filled the void because of the M&P shields, if we can't really get like the 9mm version, people will look at this too. And there's Springfield's, you got fans who like those as well and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
I pretty much raved about this gun with Rob Latham at SHOT Show. 45 ACP for guys who like that. It's slim, it's pretty lightweight, fairly affordable. I suck. Good one. It's a good gun. I mean, for guys who like 45 ACP, it's the way to go. For that size of gun.
yeah,
Blows away a 1911, or for that matter, a compact 1911 Commander or whatever size.
and really the only thing before this too in the polymer frame is the cars. There's CW45s and P45s,
Right.
And those have just never really sold well.
They never have they? I think their price has really handicapped them. They're very expensive. The CWs are more affordable.
Yeah, they're about 400, 450 I think for the 45s. But I mean, this is just a lot better gun than the CW in that price range. For just a little bit more. But then the 9's a different story.
It is a different story. I'm more enthusiastic really about the 45 caliber version than I am the XDS, which might surprise dudes. But I mean, this is going to be a lot heavier gun than the Kel-Tec PF9, for instance. It's fatter. It's a lot more expensive. And I think it holds less rounds. Isn't it a 6+1 versus
These
a
are
7?
7. So
okay, so it's equal to that.
It's a flush fitting 7.
2 mags instead of 3, right?
Yep.
Is what they ship with now. They should also give 3 mags like they do the XD series, which I think is a huge value plus on the XD XDMs.
And then like the FNs and stuff like too.
Totally do.
all 3
Yeah,
mags.
and with the XDM, I get a magazine holder, a holster, albeit it's not the best, but it
But
works.
it gives you something.
It's something.
Until you buy something else. It's better than your
I
waistband.
love that about those guns.
So
All right, there's a couple compact.
the tag fell off
Springfields.
this. It's 550. I don't know where the
550
tag's
for
at.
that. Okay. So if you're looking for the XDS, they got it here, dudes. I'm not really going to go over revolvers right now. I don't know if we have time, dude.
Okay, no problem.
There's that freaking Governor. I like that a lot better when I do the Judge. I think you and I have talked about that on camera before. Right?
Yep.
So we won't spend time on it. Anything you want to say on your bolt guns behind you there, Brian?
I'm really digging this new 700. This is their long range.
Here, we'll come over here where folks ain't talking.
Okay.
That way our guys can hear. Bring it on down.
Okay.
Bring it on down.
So the reason why I like
check
this is that it's kind of like their SBS varmint, but in the long action. So you get a 26-inch heavy barrel there. the only downside is only coming in 4 calibers: 25-06, 30-06, or not 30-06. I don't know why. I wish they did a 30-06, but 25-06, 7 mag, 7 ultra mag, and 300 Win mag. I want to say is the 4 calibers. I might have mixed up one of the 7 mags, but what's cool about it is for the price, $680, is you're getting a Bell & Carlson M40 stock on here. So this is a very nice aftermarket stock. It's got your aluminum bedding blocks inside here. It's about a $250 stock or so. So they're giving you that for that $680 price. I mean, it can't be beat.
That's a great deal.
So it's a good gun, good stock. I mean, it's a little bit higher cheek weld here, so it's just easier to use with a scope. You don't have to worry about, you know, going too high with the rings or anything like that.
That's a 700 police for all intents and purposes. What's the trigger that has in it?
So it's the X Mark Pro, so it's nothing
That's a good
special.
trigger. But it beats what they used to have.
It beats the old X Marks. So, but yeah, good guns.
Great gun.
So I like these guys. I wish they would do it more calibers. I've heard tell that they might actually be discontinuing these. I hope that's not true. I honestly hope that's not true. Because if they were offering more calibers, I would see it selling a whole lot better.
I think everybody who sees this video should run down and buy one of those in 300 Win mag.
There you go.
I'm not even messing around. For $680, a long-range precision rifle that you can range out to 1,000 yards to MOA
1,000
with the right load,
no problem.
dude.
So even with the 7 mag,
the X7 is in the back.
Yep.
Nicer stock.
Yeah, that blows away the SPS stock. Albeit it's going to be a heavier gun. The SPS saves you the weight on that cheesy stock
I
they
want to
ship
say
with.
these are about 9-ish pounds with everything here, because the stock's about 2.5. But I mean, it's a great stock. It's one of those good aftermarket stocks you can throw on a gun real quick and easy and not be totally, you know, bad on. You know, you got your standard other stuff, yada yada yada. You know, Mossberg.
I'm going to come back there so we can see what's going on. Yeah, we don't need to spend a lot of time
Another
here.
popular one from us has been the Mossberg MVPs.
That's a cool little setup.
Now,
Takes AR mags, right?
Now, this is the weird thing. The first ones that we were getting were working with PMags.
Here, come over here and show the guys that against the floor. Just grab it off the rack.
So
there we go.
This guy here, you know, these guys used to work with PMags. With the latest ones that they've been shipping, I don't know what it is. With Gen 2 and Gen 3 PMags, they haven't been locking in. I don't know if Mossberg did something different to them, that they couldn't accept them, but they're just not working with PMags. It's weird. So, but we've had them before where they worked with PMags.
Is that other version threaded, Brian?
No, we haven't seen any of the threaded versions, like the patrols
that would be
and stuff
pretty
like
sick.
that. Yeah, they're supposed to be coming out the patrols where they have shorter barrels threaded with sights and kind of stuff like that. Haven't seen those. They said summertime. Well, we're in summertime, so who knows?
That's kind of like a little mini sniper.
Yep, little
5.56.
little 5.56.
Run some 75s or 7.7s in there.
I can't remember what the twist rate is, but I think it's only 1 and 9, which is kind of disappointing from.
What's the barrel length? 24.
This one's a 24.
Okay. Cool. Be good. I mean, for bolt guns, I'm going to be running a 308 or something more, but it's an option.
Gun sights, just other
Hate that gun.
Rugers, Kimber Tacticals, Howas, Marlins.
Let's take a look at this Kimber Tactical real quick. Freak, look at the price on that.
I know. It's because it's Kimber.
Dude.
So, what's weird about Kimber, a lot of people don't know
and that's
this.
a wood stock.
Yeah, is their wood stock.
That's a wood stock.
It's a laminate stock that they do, that they just black paint. Which is weird. You'd think that they wouldn't be doing that on a tactical police rifle, but they do. So
at that price point too, I mean, they should be putting a really nice
HS,
composite
Bell &
aluminum
Carlson,
blocked stock. Yeah, HS.
you know, they come with a rail on there already,
That's
which is
cool.
nice. But the only problem is they only give you 1 slot in the rear and a couple up front. You get into a scope that has weird scope body, that has
Very short spacing.
very short spacing, that may not work with you.
Yeah.
So, and this is the 300 Win Mag version, same thing.
So let's go back to that Remington 700. So here you have a gun, the Kimber, which I'm sure shoots like crazy.
Oh yeah, it probably
3/4
shoots
MOA,
very well.
but it's twice the price of that Remington 700. What model was the 700 we just
The
looked
700 long range.
at? So get it while you can.
Yep.
Get it while you can.
And then really,
it doesn't have this, the extended
doesn't have
bolt
the bolt
knob, the
knob,
super sweet trigger.
But there's a company out there called Kinetic Research Group. They do what they call the. It's actually just a clamp-on. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's just a clamp-on bolt knob. And it's like a $20-$30 upgrade. Just clamp it on, gives you a bigger bolt knob. Don't have to. Do
cool! I wasn't
any
aware of
kind
that one.
Work on the bolt knob. You don't have to
No
send it off.
machining
No
necessary.
machining, but it gives you something easier to hold on to. So those are nice, but. Really throw that on there and a new trigger, like say you throw a Timney in there.
Yeah.
Then you have just as good of a gun as this is going to, this, but for a lot less.
A lot less. Totally. Nice. Okay, is that a Howa?
Yep.
These are great guns, guys. Great guns. These Howas are.
So we get
I
them
kid you not.
a lot in the scope packages.
Look at the price on that too. It's, I mean, it's a kind of a bare bones hunting rifle, but it's the same as a Weatherby Vanguard.
Yep.
Watch for the review,
or the
and
old
they shoot
Mossberg 1500, Smith & Wesson 1500. It's all the same gun.
Japanese made.
Howa's just been doing it for them for years, and you know they do a heavy barrel too. If you want like a little bit more of a heavy barrel version, now this is a 223. They do it in a 308 as well, 22 250.
And this is a Legacy Sports magazine conversion, which is insane. It transforms the Howas and the Vanguards into a really awesome bolt-operated weapon system. And those magazines are excellent. I've tested them.
Yep, they come in 5 and 10 round capacities, so you got the options out there. So
Next. Awesome.
yeah, Marlins, you know, just their
Yeah.
X7, their budget series.
Yep.
That's why they're down here on the end.
I thought guys would be super interested in the budget bolt rifles, but I posted a review on the Axis. It just totally flatlined.
Yep.
They don't give a crap. They like the tactical stuff.
Yep. So 22s, you know,
Great to look at, but no ammo to shoot them.
It's true.
Firearmageddon.
You know, you got your 1022s and stuff like that. This is a new one from Ruger. This is their tactical where they do an ATI stock, which we don't like here.
We don't.
So
That's just our preference. It's just gaudy.
you know, it's big, it's bulky.
It is really bulky.
I mean, it's if this is a gun for a kid, it's kind of hard for a kid to do this. You know,
Yeah.
stuff like
And
that.
it's all plastic mechanism.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
all
steel
plastic.
in there. So it's
So
not steel
except
to
for
steel.
your one little screw that's inside there.
Yeah, I'm not digging
So it locks it. You know, you have adjustable cheek weld, stuff like that. You know, but this is the smartest
That's a
thing.
huge improvement. And I noticed that on the Mini 14 Tactical.
Yep.
Or whatever it's SR actually.
The
They
SRs.
finally put flats on that so you can spin off your flash suppressor.
Because before you have to like stick stuff into the grooves here and just kind of hopefully not break anything that way.
Yep.
But you know, these guys here are like $320. If that floats your boat, great. I like the gray color. I think that's cool.
I love the gray color, and I like that it's threaded. I would just buy that gun and then throw it into a Troy Industries.
Yep. So here's the one
Chassis.
with the Tapco. You know, they do this one in threaded too. You know, these are only $300. So I think it's a little bit better.
That's
buy.
a much better stock
You know,
right
you get
there.
a fixed stock, but I think it's just a stronger, you know, system.
Are they not coming out with that one in a retractable stock? The Tapco retracting stock?
Like the folding
Is this
ones.
one pinned? Oh, okay.
This
When
one
you said
goes.
fixed, I thought you meant.
Or
this
sorry, I
is-
meant fixed, not folding.
Yeah.
So my bad.
Yeah, no problem. I mean,
You
they
know.
have to do that for some states.
Yeah, and you have like your takedowns and stuff. This is a new version where it's camel stock,
That's
open
cool.
sights, and then threaded.
Oh,
And these come with the coyote colored bag instead of the black one.
Nice.
So-
See, I'm excited about that one. Look
They-
at that. Takedown,
And they have-
camoed. This is a sweet rig right here.
They have one that came out a little while ago where it's multicam stock. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I did see it online.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in person.
So
though.
my father ended up picking up one, and they're really cool.
Freaking sick.
So
What color's the
multicam-
barrel on that? Just
Stainless.
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 Yeah, but you could GC
Yeah,
it,
you can
Cerakote it, whatever.
Exactly. The only downside it wasn't threaded.
Ah.
They give you a multicam stock, you know, all nice and tactical.
See,
not
if I got to
threaded.
take down now, it's going to be threaded.
Yeah.
I mean, mine is not threaded. I talked about that in the review.
They
Get
do
a threaded one, that way you
a
can
model
suppress
just
it.
like this, black. It's black up here and it's threaded with open sights. That's the one to get in my opinion.
Yeah.
That
And then
gives
you can
the
color
most
it
option.
however you want.
Mhm. So, you know, just other different types. Pink,
Yep.
your color. I know that.
We showed that last time, I
Yep.
think, too.
'Cause
Henry. These are good guns. These
Uh-huh.
Henrys are
So,
really good lever
this is
action
the
guns.
Uberti Silver Boy.
Oh, that's Uberti here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then here's the Henry Golden Boys there. All right. And then here's
That's a Henry there, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Henry. This is their Magnum. So I'm out of the standard 22 long rifles.
I
Those
bet those
things
sell like crazy.
Oh, yeah, like
that's
hotcakes.
such a great gun. That Henry 22 lever action for the money.
You know, Mossbergs. Yeah. Your MP 1522 is awesome.
High five for that. We
So-
do not like that gun. I'm not ever going to give it love. It's just a piece of garbage.
It's a
Next.
they're 702, 715, and a little stupid clamshell. It's
just
retarded.
not good.
So, you know, the MP 1522 is awesome guns.
Great guns.
Magpul version over there.
Even better.
You know, you saw the new Berettas, they're ARX weirdos.
Yep.
So those have
I've
been
seen those a lot. I bet you those aren't selling too well, Wyatt, are they?
No.
Isn't that a trip?
MP15s is about the only 22 lookalike or air lookalikes that are moving. So
How about your SIG 522s?
they've been slow.
Those
It's a
are
great
the
gun.
best reliability-wise out there.
People just
They don't know it.
Look at that, and they look at the MP15, and they buy MP15.
Yeah. Well, maybe they want to train for their platform or something. Hey, these are good mounts, by the way. Watch this, though. Every gun I've put them on, Brian, has been too high. It's too much MOA, and I can't get on paper, or I can't get it zeroed at 100 yards. So those are great high-value mounts, but it might put it too high.
Yeah, they're doing them in 30 millimeter now, too. I was talking to some of the Nikon reps a little while ago, and I asked them if they were going to be doing it, and they said that they were. So they haven't shipped yet. They should be shipping anytime, but they're doing them 30 MOA or 30 millimeter, excuse me. So
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, some of our tactical solution stuff's been showing up, like our SBX barrels.
Right.
You know.
Sick. I love Taxol stuff. Love it. Here's our rings. We got to wrap it up, guys. This is going to be a single part on this Firearmageddon update at Gunnies. This is Great American Gun Store, Gunnies in Orem, Utah. Friends of the Nut and Fancy Project. They take care of TMPers.
So standard 870s here. You know, you got the Magpul edition. You know, standard tacticals, Magpul.
Yep. I bet those are generally pretty good sellers.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, if someone comes in, I know, and they're saying, hey, I need a home defense weapon, I bet you bring them to this rack.
I like 870s personally. I like these a lot.
Yeah.
So this is the one I like to show people most of the time. If they're a little bit more recoil sensitive stuff, I like to do 20 gaugers.
Absolutely.
Here's the 20 gauge
That's
version.
a sweet little home defense gun right there.
Great options there.
You imagine getting hit with a 20 gauge slug?
Oh, I wouldn't want to get hit by a
No
ball,
way.
You know.
No way. And look how small and compact that is, man.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Where was the "that was she said" thing? Didn't say it. Sporting shotguns. There's your review.
Sporting,
Hope you liked it.
Boom. You know, you've got your more over-unders and stuff. Cool. Yep.
That's all we got time for. These are great guns, but I can't cover everything, dude.
Lever guns, we got them.
I love lever guns. I love the Marlins too. We said that in another store visit.
So.
What else? Oh, dude, you got a stacked up Magpul accessory rack.
Yeah, I mean a lot of their stuff.
Got any STR stocks on it? Those are cool stocks. Great precision rifle stock.
No, I mean honestly, stocks and anything from them right now is really hard because of the whole, move and stuff that they're undertaking right now. But we've been getting stuff. Their metal products have been pretty good that we've been getting. Sights and stuff's kind of been hit and miss every once in a while, but we've been seeing, stuff. They've been doing pretty good. I can't wait for their AK mags to come out and stuff like that. AK grips will be cool. Yeah, I say good luck to them though.
Amen. It sucks what happened in Colorado. I tried. I posted videos trying to help them out.
I sent off a bunch of emails to the legislators,
Is what it is, man. That's what happens when you get the Democrats in charge. Sorry, that's how it is.
True.
And some Republicans, to be honest.
Oh yeah, there's
a lot of turncoat Republicans too.
For sure.
More accessories and gunnies.
Yep,
Come on down.
Of other stuff, but bullets
Tons and tons and tons of cool stuff.
Can't cover it all.
Bring your credit card.
Guns are the fun part.
There you go. You did a great job as usual, dude.
Yes.
Great job. That's Brian at Gunnies. We're in Orem, Utah. That has been a Firearmageddon update. Bottom line is there's plenty of black rifles now. Their prices have come down.
They have come down.
They're not as low as they used to be. And pistols are in great supply, actually.
Yep.
And you actually have a pretty good selection of ammo, but the prices haven't really come down so much on that.
No.
Because the demand is still there.
The demand is still there. If we can buy it straight from the manufacturers, we're still getting a good price on it. But the middlemen, they've raised their prices quite a bit. So it's kind of hurting us. And people are like, why is this so expensive? It's the middleman.
Yeah.
If we can get it straight from the manufacturer,
we'll pass it on.
Yeah.
I believe that about this store. That's why this camera's here. Nut and Fancy Project, Brian. Nut and Fancy. See ya!